I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, for giving the spirit to do this lesson. I want to give double honors to the apostle of great mills for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And this lesson we're going to get into today is about this post I found on Instagram. Okay, it's getting into cannibalism. And it says cannibalism has a time and a place. Some recent book, film, and shows suggest that the time is now. Can you stomach it? Okay, because the time of cannibalism is going to come to pass. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision yet for the point in time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, but it's sure to come, not tarry, not lie. And how is it going to come to pass? Because the famine, the food supply is going to be shortened, okay, around America. All right, I did some research here and there to see the food percentage for America, and it's decreasingly low. It is going low. All right. It says it says 5.1 million households that had very low food security, and it's gonna go down further and further. All right. And I found this article telling you that the reason why this food supply is going down more and more is because of the economy and because of the 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 fertilizer, the shortage of fertilizer. It says CNBC reports an economy recession is likely to hit the early month of the new year, and inflation, environmental catastrophe, catastrophe and an ongoing fertilizer shortage continue to wreak havoc. I believe in 2023 is going to be a rough, worse than this year. Tennessee dairy farmer and outspoken agriculture activist Stephanie Nash recently told Fox News, "We are going to have a supply chain shortage. We are going to have an increase our food prices at the grocery store," she claimed. Nash, a frequently critic of farmer regulation, added that inflation is not expected to end anytime soon, as Americans are really going to be hurting in their wallets due to the increase of the food costs. The supply chain is struggling to keep up with the demands. According to the USDA, the global fertilizer crisis prompted by Russia invasion of Ukraine has directly affected crop production for farmers. The government predicted that this situation will become more dire in 2023. And since they're running out of supplies and the inflation economy is going to crash, it's going to end up of, you having no foods in the store. All right, and that is prophecy, second Ezra 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty. And what does this have to do with cannibalism? Why does cannibalism has to do with famine? Well, because since there's no food in the stores, people's gonna start looking for food for themselves. Or and people's gonna start looking around and they're not gonna see nothing. Because dying from hunger is worse than is a worse feeling. Okay? Because if you die from hunger, you're technically your body technically starving itself to death. It's like, how can I say? It's like your body is eating itself alive till it dies. That's why Scripture says it's worse to die from starvation than from a sword. It's Lamentation chapter 4 verse 9 says, "They that be slain with a sword are better than they that be slain with hunger." Yeah, because you're technically dying of hunger and a slow death. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Because now you're dying slowly, wanting some food, but you can't have it because there's no food. All right, so since people's gonna be looking for food all over the place and they can't find it, what do you think they're gonna do? They're going to start looking at you or looking at other people as food, and they're gonna start eating, and cannibalism come to pass. They're gonna start eating each one another. All right, and that's part of the scriptures. And this post is spot on because it was like cannibalism has a time and a place, and it does have a time and a place. And some recent books, films, and shows suggest that the time is now. Can you stomach it? Because in 2023, the food supply shortages are getting horrendously low. And now the time of cannibalism might come to pass because of this. All right. So let's get the scriptures, though, real quick. No, not Jeremiah. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend, and the siege and straightness, and wherewith their enemies, and they that seek their lives shall straighten them. Okay, in those days, many people's gonna try to seek their lives to like prolong their lives. So what they're gonna do? They're going to start eating other people. They're gonna start trying to kill them for food. Cannibalism. All right. Another scripture I want to bring out, Lamentations chapter 4:10. The hands of the pitiful woman have slaughtered their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. All right, women in those days are gonna start using their kids and eat their kids because there's no food in the stores. All right, you guys don't understand that Americans are consumers. If they figure out that there's no food for them, nothing to nothing for them to consume, they go bonkers. They go crazy. They'll do anything to continue consuming. And if there's no food, shoot, you will become the food. All right, in America. And that's what's gonna come to pass. Cannibalism. All right, even mothers out there are gonna start eating their own kids. Just like in the old, I remember that time in the scriptures, there was a story of a woman. Two women, they made a deal about their kids. They said one day I'll eat this kid and another day to eat this kid, and it's gonna happen this day. All right, there's nothing new under the sun. So cannibalism is gonna come to pass. All right, I want to get another scripture. Isaiah 6:5-12. Therefore I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delight not. Okay, and that's talking about the two-third Jakes, because two-third Jakes will keep on playing around all the time. There's prophets in the highways, byways teaching you guys how to be right. Okay, how to stop doing wickedness. All right, correction, reproof. All right, but you Jakes are not listening. So the Most High is going to what? Bend you guys to the slaughter. All right, deliver you to death. All right. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh shall behold, my servants shall eat. The servants of the Lord are the prophets in the highways, byways that's doing the work, that's diligently watching. All right, that's the servant. They shall eat, but ye shall be what? Hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Okay? So in those days when famine hits, you Jakes out there, y'all from be killing each other, eating each other, starving. But the elect, the not the elect, well, the Lord will, yeah, the elect, they're gonna be okay. Okay, Lord, well, I'm the elect because I want to be okay in those days. But you two-thirds Jakes, I don't want to listen to the word of Yahweh Shemashai. I don't want to listen to prophets that's in the highways and byways. You're screwed. You're literally screwed. All right. But that's how I want to get into today. Lord, will you was edified by this lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh by Hashem Rakak Dash for giving me a spirit to this lesson. I want to give double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And I am going to put the article that I use for this video in the description below, so you guys could look for yourself. And you guys might do want to do a lesson on it on a famine. But yeah, Shalom.